What's up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another video. Today, Skeledirge takes the battlefield thanks to Yadav for the submission. I appreciate the cool new Pokemon that you sent this way, and we are going to showcase today. So, shout out to Yadav. Apologies, my man, if I'm mispronouncing your name. But Skeledirge, a fire Pokemon that is the evolution of Fuecoco, and you know what, we can speed these up just a smidge to 150%, as we're gonna see if Yadav finds some success with Skeledirge in the Go Battle League. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think of the new starter Pokemon? So some of you know I played the main series when I was younger till like Gen 4, Gen 5-ish. So everything after that I've kind of learned through Pokemon Go, and I like these new starters. Fuecoco, Quaxly is adorable, and Skeledirge as well. They're all very cute. And we got Skeledirge paired with two meta Pokemon in Medicham and Lickitung, and that's kind of a fun way to test out like new spicy picks, right? Just kind of plug them in with a core that you know is strong, two Pokemon that you're comfortable with. And it looks like just going to let the Medicham go. It's just a rock slide, so nice counting. Knows Medi can take it, doesn't have to use one of those protect shields. And without really knowing much, I would just presume Skeledirge is on the frail side. Usually the starter Pokemon, their evolutions are glassy. So we'll see just how glassy it is. Medicham able to really do a lot of damage there to Scrafty. Forced to come in with Lickitung. And Lickitung's gonna... Oh, man. Lickitung's gonna get sprayed here and gonna take a lot of damage. So this is kind of brutal. Might have been better off coming in with Skeledirge to incinerate down. Maybe it would have been a little bit more efficient. I think here you gotta potentially switch. Yeah, I think you gotta switch. One incinerate. Oh, Charizard in the back. Not the best charge move selection. Wait, taking the Claw tanks that pretty well. Skeledirge on the tankier side. And look how cool this thing looks. A fire crocodile. At least that's what it looks like to me. I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be. But another move coming through. Going to be forced to shield this time. Going for another flamethrower. Same type attack bonus. So this is going to hit hard. Against Charizard. Boom, big damage. And the next Incinerate doesn't quite KO. Actually banks a move and goes into Licky to finish the job. That was kind of funny. But that Fire Ghost typing, that's right. So kind of similar to that Alolan Marowak typing, but you have that Disarming Voice coverage. Flamethrower isn't the best charge move in the world, but as we know, Incinerate going to be able to inflict some nice fast move damage and also generate energy quite quickly. Yikes, this is bad. You kind of just have to stay in with Licky because Skeledirge does not want any part of Bastiodon. However, if I look into my crystal ball, what do we know is a common pairing with Bastiodon? Medicham. What's another common pairing with Bastiodon? Shadow Victory Bell. Both of those Pokemon do not want to see Skeledirge in the back. And if that is how this plays out, that could be kind of fun. Licky just chipping as much as he can. Licky putting up a fight here. I'm proud of you, Licky. I don't think Licky's going to get to another Power Whip, though, before getting farmed down. But that's all right. Oh, my gosh. This must be like non-XL Basti. Or maybe they just overfarmed a ton. Because I feel like Basti should be more dominant here. Medi going to counter down, so really able to limit the damage that Bastiodon inflicted. What's going to come in is going to be his own Medi. No, it's a Granbull. Gonna get off the Ice Punch. Might get a shield here. Doesn't get a shield. Swaps in Skeledirge. These charms are resisted, but they're still chunking. Okay, so this Incinerate through is going to knock out. If it's a Medicham in the back, may still be in a good spot. Oh my gosh, it is the Victory Bell. So for proper timing, you want to throw after one Incinerate here. Beautiful timing. And resisting these Razor Leafs. Skeledirge looks like it'll get to another charge move here. And all you're going to probably need is the Disarming Voice. It is resisted. It is non-stab. But against the Shadow Victory Bell, it's still enough. And it knocks it out. Yo, Skeledirge sweeping the back line. Take that, Basti, Shadow Charm, Shadow Razor Leaf. Such a fun team to play against. Such a fun team. Next battle. Here we go. Who's Yadav? Gonna take on next. Licky into a shiny Gligar. Very nice shiny. It's running Fury Cutter. I don't think that's the play, trainer. I think Wing Attack is just strictly better than Fury Cutter. You're actually generating the same amount of energy for more damage. If you're running Wing Attack. So Licky's going to benefit from that and should be able to take this matchup pretty comfortably. In comes Sableye, and the opponent kind of doing Yadav here a favor by swapping in the Sableye, because the back line does not want to see Sableye. This is absolutely where he wants to take on Sableye, and correctly shows the return. Wow, what a call. I kind of like this play going for the power because I can't imagine the opponent shields. So you just guarantee the knockout. Gligar comes back. And goes for the dig, but Licky's bulky. And Licky tanks it. Another body slam coming through. And grabs a shield gun. Aggressively swap. And is checked here by the Lantern. So this is not great, but it's definitely not over. Because Gligar is relatively low. And Medicham's going to be able to potentially close. Let's just see how bulky this guy is. Does he live the surf or no? He does. Wow. Some nice bulk. I'm impressed by the tankiness of Skeledirge here. Definitely tankier than the fire starters we're used to. And now shields are down, so Medicham should be able to go to town. Probably feels like you want to save that shield for a potential Aerial Ace. That'll do the most damage. This is sketchy. Just needs to be aware of the Gligar coming in. And now you just throw right away. Oh, but they had the move. They did reveal Aerial Ace before, right? Yeah, unfortunate. So really just a 50-50 call because the opponent knows they have the catch available. They might have known that Gligar had a move, so just kind of a 50-50 of whether you go for that catch or you just throw right away. Licky versus Pluff. Pluff Daddy, as we call him sometimes on the channel. Safe swap into Medi, and these Ice Punches are going to deal about 50%. Acrobatics will hurt quite a bit, so going to shield up the Acrobatics. Medi going for another Ice Punch. Looks like this should be enough to knock out Pluff if it connects. Pluff gonna shield up. Will Medi double shield? It will. Now the difference here is like Pluff was able to tank one, but Medi cannot tank an Acrobatics after all this Fairy Wind damage. So Pluff can shield and take switch if it so pleases. And that's what the opponent is going to do. Acrobatics should knock out from this range. It's a very strong move. And now you're going to get the Incinerate down. Oh. And the opponent dips out of there right away. But this Rock Slide's not going to be enough. I mean, we saw how much a Surf from Lantern did. Rock Slide able to tank it easy. Once again, throwing on perfect timing. Now, G-Fisk, I believe, is 2 away. But it doesn't live the Flamethrower. And now what is going to come in? Oh, okay. So this landing this Disarming Voice is massive because Lickitung does not want to see Umbreon. But this chip damage might be enough to help Lickitung flip this matchup. Let's see how this plays out. Lickitung probably going to need 3 body slams to get rid of Umbreon. I don't think 2 is quite enough. Even with the lick damage. Another foul play connects. You also have to be cognizant that the jump bluff is still lurking around with a little bit of health. But there's not a whole lot of fast move pressure, so Skeledirge should still get a couple Incinerates off in the endgame. Nice overfarm here. Great job keeping track of energy. Lickitung licking away. Going for the body slam. This will nearly knock out the Umbreon, but it should live. Catches on Skeledirge. Oh my gosh. What a crazy endgame. Foul play knocks out, being super effective. And Lickitung going to secure the victory. What a catch in the endgame. And that might have been the only win condition, because I was wondering if like you needed to make the catch, if you just forced them to throw, if the Incinerates knock out first. Might have not. Impressive win there from Yadav. I think he's got a couple more battles to go. Next opponent, let's see. Registeel. Two better answers. So going to safe swap the Medi. Met by Sableye. So immediately this looks kind of rough, but you did lure out what's potentially their best answer for Skeledirge. And if it's not that uncommon for teams to be double weak to fire in the Go Battle League. Fire is a common core breaker, so if they are double weak to fire, this game is certainly not over. Medi able to do enough chip damage here where Lickitung can comfortably lick down. Lickitung will have to eat a move. But you're going to get the lick down. They're going to swap Regi. You're going to swap Skeledirge, and then it really comes down to what's in the back if you can win. So in a negative spot, but can Skeledirge sweep here? Let's see. Oh, Regi's staying in. Regi is staying in to get a shield. Is that a good sign? Maybe it's Medi? Oh my god, they're still staying in. They're still staying in. Go for the flamethrower to guarantee the knockout or the shield. Gets the shield. Oh man, Skeledirge. Just an absolute menace right now. Gets both shields off of Regi. That was a CMP tie as well. Does get debuffed, and it is indeed the Medicham. Now, a Psychic probably does knock out from here. Well, maybe not quite, but a Psychic would put Skeledirge quite low. But you just simply swap. Yeah, you just simply swap Licky, and Licky might be able to get rid of Medi by himself here. Medi going for another move. Is this another pup? It's another pup. This is a little sketchy, actually. Yeah, notice he's, like, undercharging. Because if he was... Yes, beautiful. So if you're wondering why he did that, if he undercharged, if he was to knock out the Medicham, he could have potentially set up the Registeel to lock on down his Lickitung and then get to a move first against the Skeledirge. So a really nice recognition that he was better off not knocking out the Medicham, leaving it lower, and just giving his Skeledirge a clear path to sweep in the end. So really nice way to end the video with a terrific endgame sequence like that. Good stuff, Mr. Yadav. Thank you for the submission, my man. And I appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And that said, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.